Preliminary returns show Prime Minister Nouri al-Maliki's Shiite coalition leading in Baghdad and some southern provinces. One surprise is the second-largest Shiite bloc being led by the faction of radical anti-American cleric Muqtada al-Sadr. In predominantly Sunni areas, the coalition led by former Prime Minister Iyad Allawi, a secular Shiite, is prevailing. As expected, Kurdish parties are maintaining their control in the mostly Kurdish provinces in northern Iraq. An important trend is emerging, says Laith Kuba, an Iraqi who heads the Middle East program at the U.S. National Endowment for Democracy.
I think we are leaving behind, not fully, we're not out of the woods yet, but we are leaving behind the sectarian polarization, the voting on ethnic identities and loyalties, and we're seeing the emergence of politics.
The slow release of election returns and the tight race between the parties have raised some concerns about whether Iraq's fledgling institutions can manage a peaceful transfer of power. Analyst Kimberly Kagan of the Institute for the Study of War.
There is always the potential for a recurrence of violence, but I think it's actually unlikely, given the extraordinary voter turnout, the extraordinary participation within Iraq's elections.
After the parliamentary elections in 2005, political leaders took more than 5 months to form a government. Analyst Marissa Cochran-Sullivan researches Iraq's political dynamics and says it will take time to form a coalition government.
It's going to require a significant amount of political maneuvering, brokering deals, a lot of horse trading behind closed doors to form a government. In terms of the time length, I think you're looking at months, not weeks.
There are currently about 96,000 U.S. troops in Iraq, and Pentagon officials say they plan to keep that number in the country to help provide a security environment conducive for a peaceful transfer of power. Again, analyst Laith Kuba.
The next few weeks are critical, not only in seeing what politicians will do, but to see if Iraq has left violence, political violence behind. If that succeeds, then Iraq has a lot to celebrate.
The Pentagon plans to reduce U.S. forces in Iraq to 50,000 by September 1st. U.S. President Barack Obama has ordered a full withdrawal of American soldiers by the end of next year. Meredith Buell, VOA News, Washington.